So what we have over here is freshly picked carrots from our garden, and we are trying to follow this recipe over here to make a carrot cake. So stay tuned, let me show you how we are gonna do that.
Yay!
Samaran tumelang mulweni abushani di macharoni. Assalamualaikum, namaste, kuday goeiedag, alweer masterkinders. My name is Winston and welcome back to my channel Bushies Wat Boer. On this channel we discuss everything relating to small scale farming and those small projects that you can do yourself, save on some money and enjoy the fruit of your labor. And in today's video, myself and Leniel, we are going to make a carrot cake using our freshly picked carrots. So and needless to say that two of the ingredients used today are fresh from our own garden. So stay tuned. So we have Leniel grating the carrots along. And then we have Jalen. We are starting with that's 1 cup of caster sugar. And then he's breaking in 3 eggs. 3 eggs in there. And then he's going to start whisking it. So that's our first step. Okay, the nail is still whisking the eggs and the caster sugar as well beaten now. Jalen just needs to add the 1 cup of oil.
There's still more sugar.
That's fine. Add the 1 cup of oil. Wait, Daniel. Add everything. Yeah. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Just put 1 teaspoon in there also.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, Daniel, you can start beating now. That is our next step. Alright, so Jalen is gonna add all the pecan nuts, the half a cup of pecan nuts. Just add that in. Just scrape it out. Just scrape it out. Mix. You mix. Keep on mixing. And then we need 2 cups of carrots. You can put the whole bowl in there.
Sir?
2 cups of carrots. That's the carrots that we grated, that came fresh from the garden. The pecan nuts came from our trees. That's our own pecan nuts. And then we need a pinch of salt. So I'm gonna put the pinch of salt in there. And then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Cinnamon crusp.
2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Cinnamon crusp. Just add the whole.
Throw another teaspoon.
I'll tell you when to stop.
That is fine, son. It's enough. Thank you. Alright, and then Daniel is going to continue mixing.
It's brown.
Okay, so next step is a cup and a half. So that's already a cup and a half. So throw it in just slowly. Leniel, start mixing. Leniel. Okay, put it back. And then we need 3 teaspoons of baking powder. 3 teaspoons of baking powder.
It's already looking good.
3 teaspoons. Come closer to the bowl. What's so far? I'm gonna mess.
Zay.
Hold open like this. That's already 2 because there's a lot. You must level it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then we need a half a teaspoon of bicarbonate. Yeah, you keep on mixing. Come closer to the bowl.
Huh?
A half a teaspoon of just a little bit more. Throw it in. You keep on mixing when you're a little bit more. No, put the teaspoon inside.
Oh.
Yeah. That's too much, but it's fine for you. Throw inside. Okay, you just mix. And while we are mixing, the oven has been on. It's been on and preheating the oven, and so we are busy doing that. And then because it's a little bit stiff, we're gonna add a little bit of water in there. Mix it, because we want to have a nice consistency. Okay, since it's nice consistency, we already have some the pan already greased, and all we're gonna do now is just scoop it into the pan.
And that's Jalen. Jalen's. Yeah. That looks good, né? Almost a minute.
Okay, everything is in the pan, and what we're gonna do is just level it out a little bit, and in the oven it goes. In the oven it goes, and it needs to bake for about 30 minutes. So let's come back and see what it looks like. So while the cake is in the oven, you know, my mother used to teach me how to bake, or she did teach me how to bake, and this was the favorite part of baking. It's licking out the bowl. And how does that taste?
It tastes delicious, guys. Good.
Tastes?
Good.
Tastes good.
Very good.
Can't even talk. So while the cake is in the oven, we are going to make the frosting so long. So what we have over here is already is a cup of icing sugar. We're gonna add 1 cup of fresh cream to that. So just measure that, and then in a separate bowl we're gonna add the cream cheese. Yes, put in there. Yeah, everything must go in there. Cream cheese, and then we're gonna beat this one. So while he's doing that, there you go, and then we're gonna start beating it. Shelley is struggling there, so let me open this up. So we need 1 cup. I think the whole thing will be 1 cup. Everything, yeah. Just add everything in there. Just throw it in. Just throw the other one also in. Throw that in. Yes. And Jalal and Neil is still scooping that. And then we are going to put some a teaspoon of vanilla essence also in there. No, in that one over there, vanilla essence. And then we're just gonna beat it up, and I will show you what it looks like when we are done with it. 20 minutes into it, and it's rising and it's looking good.
Very good.
Alright, so that is the 2 creams on 2 bowls, different bowls. We're now gonna add this into that.
Let's go.
Add it into that, and then we're gonna mix it well together, and then it's going straight to the fridge, and it needs to cool down before we can use it on our cake. So half an hour is up, and one way to check if the cake is ready is to stick something in there, and if it comes out dry, then it is fine. Let's check. It is nice and dry and nice and soft, so this cake is ready to come out. And now we're gonna leave it to cool down. We're waiting for the frost to also cool down in the fridge, and then we're gonna come back and ice this beautiful cake. Alright, so our cake has cooled down. It dipped a little or rather it sunk in the middle. Our cream is done, cooled off now, and all we're gonna do is just spread it over like that. Okay, let's do the whole cake, and then I will show you what it looks like when we are done. Don't have to put it on the side, just have to spread it nicely and over there. Okay, that looks fine. I'll put some nuts on top. No man, full nuts like this. Okay, and then the moment of truth. I think we need to taste this cake. Okay, so I think bring a fork there. It's the moment of truth. We need to taste this bad boy. Let's look at nice and moist, not too dry. So I think we're gonna taste and let's see what it tastes like. Alright, so the lighting here is a little bad. I think the one light went off, so it's a little bit darker inside. So the moment of truth has arrived. This boy's already eating.
I'm eating the cream.
Was already eating, but let's taste this bad boy because it looks nice.
This is good.
So bon appetit.
Guys, you should make this at your own house. I promise you, it will taste fantastic.
Listen.
Make the cream is good.
This one is eating the cream. Leave the cream. We must eat the cream later with other cake. So that's how we made our carrot cake. Remember, 2 of the ingredients came from this property, the carrots and the pecan nuts. So we made it with our own, some of our own ingredients. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed yet, please destroy the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you are the expert, if you have any questions, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. But that's it for me for now. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, and stay blessed. Away.